Ready? Talk boxing with Mr. A right here on RRT Boxing. This is a breakdown and prediction for the WBO super middleweight title bout between Billy Joe Saunders Jr. versus Willie Monroe Jr. Do you think the winner of this fight becomes a man? Silly. No, seriously. This fight, the two styles have me very intrigued here. Because I think these two fighters have the styles to really make one another look bad, like stink up the joint, boo, like really bad. Now Willie Monroe, he understands who he is. He's a patient counter puncher. He ain't gonna go out there and knock you out. So he himself said that was his biggest flaw when he tried Triple G. He tried to, get into the hype thing. He could just go out there and bang him out. Considering he just had some success off some tournament, he had a few knockouts, I guess. So he went out there and he was feeding his own hype, feeding off himself. Got a humbling reality check against Triple G. Now he said he learned again. Now being that he understands he's a patient counter puncher, he doesn't throw more than 3 punches at a time. Like I said, maximum. Most of the times it's 2 punches, maximum 3. That's delivered with his intentions. Anything more than 3, it's pity pat, shoe shine punches. But he's more of a back foot fighter. Makes you walk into his jab, then walk into the 1-2. He's very patient. He will use the ring. He'll take walkabouts, and his walkabouts are not more about like sometimes fighters move to reset the opponent's feet to keep them off balance. Willie Monroe does that too, but he more does it to just slow the pace down, eat up time, Like I said, he's already, most likely he scored about a good 1-2 on you, a body stab jab, and he'll just start walking around back. He escapes on angles. He never, for the most part, I can't say never, but for the most part, like I said, he has like a semi shoulder roll. He's hunched over kind of like a turtle, so he have very not the biggest target to hit. So he's walking around backwards on that little defensive stance, flicking the jab at you. It's a fast jab. It's a stinging jab. So, and like I said, he scores points, and he's very comfortable just walking away, eat some time up, slow the pace. Hit and not get hit. He will live by that style very confidently and very proudly. Does he have power? I think he can knock Billy Joe down if Billy Joe walks into something. But is it power enough to keep Billy Joe from getting up? I don't think so. I don't think he even throws for that intent to knock someone out. Now, as for Billy Joe, and the one thing that really does trouble Willie Monroe Jr. is he needs to fight at his pace. Fighting at someone else's pace, speeding him up, even though he has quick hands and quick punches, his accuracy is more, his punches is more for pinpoint accuracy and slow. I don't think he could be as effective, and he doesn't look effective throwing fast. Triple G sped him up, and it gave him problems. That's when he was able to track him down and really deliver his. You could say he stood toe-to-toe with Triple G. Pretty obvious, Triple G, to me. Yeah, he took some because Willie Monroe is fast. Some slid in there, but if you've seen enough boxing matches, when someone's kind of letting someone throw to let them open up something, It's their way of kind of saving energy from keep chasing them around the ring. They're getting a little tired, so they let them throw, leave an opening for them. Like I said, if you watch boxing, you've seen that routine plenty of times. Now, as for the champ, Billy Joe Saunders, he, to me, is the better boxer. Before I tell you why, just remind you that this is Double RT Boxing with Mr. A. Please subscribe, thumbs up, share the video, leave some comments, do whatever you got to do to help this channel grow. I appreciate that help. Thumbs up. Now, Billy Joe Saunders, like I said, I believe is the better boxer. I believe he has faster feet, maybe even better legs as well. Like I said, Willie Monroe, he'll take a little walkabouts with his little slow steps, methodical steps around the ring. Billy Joe Saunders, he could throw punches, hop off to the angles, to the side, backpedal out of trouble. His legs are good for offensive and defense. I think Willie Monroe really uses his legs for slow, methodical steps around the ring. Methodical. And then, but Billy Joe can sometimes back out sometimes with his hands down. I don't know if it's more of a feeling he's doing good in the fight, or sometimes he just does it. Now, like I said, I think Billy Joe is not just a better boxer. I think he's a faster puncher. He's a faster combination puncher. I think he's a more powerful puncher. Like I said, Billy Joe normally, I think, should be the favorite in this match. I'm trying to think. Who will dictate the pace in this fight? Whoever sets the pace of this fight will win this fight. This fight comes down to pace, punches, and precision. But I don't think there's gonna be too many dominating punches in this round, unless Billy Joe, who has the quick enough feet and legs to get in, and he has the hands just to let combinations go, and he has the IQ to slip off to a side or even just grab. So Billy Joe could really, to me, dominate Willie Monroe. He has, like I said, feet to make the quick steps, legs to get in, hands and to let him go fast. The punches, to hit hard. He could dominate Willie Monroe, but Willie Monroe can also be on that back foot. He has a long. I don't know who has a reach, but Willie Monroe has a pretty good reach. He has a very little target to hit, and he just snap that jab. So he's going to keep enough distance for, if Billy Joe was to rush in, can he get there fast enough and quick enough to cover the gap before Willie Monroe even hits? I don't know. I do not know. Another thing, Billy Joe does have the power, but all the times I've seen Billy really hurt his opponents are there trying to fight him, trying to do some exchanges with him. So he's catching him in between, or he's being first. With Willie Monroe, he's going to have to go after him. So I don't know how hard his punches are going to be moving forward. Because a lot of times, from what I've seen, him, Andy Lee, Sullivan, Banks, those opponents were right there in front of him exchanging, and so he could counter them, and then when he was ready, he could use his foot speed to angle around them or be first. I don't think he's going to have that type of opportunity with Monroe. He's going to be going forward, and will he be able to deliver that same type of power? I do not know. This is a tough fight, but that is that breakdown. So it's going to be, to me, whoever sets this pace is going to win this fight. And the fact that the pace is going to either be a slow pace, a slow born pace by Willie Monroe, or it's going to be an action kind of packed pace set by Billy Joe. So that being said, this is Mr. A on RRT Boxing. Please subscribe, do all that good stuff like I said a while ago. I am going to go with my fun prediction on this channel. Thank you. Thumbs up if you like these predictions. We're going to go with, oh man, Billy Joe has all the attributes and the skills, the IQ to really dominate, but Willie Monroe has it. He has that. To me, he has the speed and power to really make this a slow-born fight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Billy Joe Saunders in a dominating performance. Too much speed, setting the pace to his faster pace. he's gonna make Willie Monroe fight faster than he wants to. And when he gets in, he's going to angle out to the side or grab Willie Monroe to keep from countering him back. Unanimous decision. Billy Joe Saunders Jr. The battle of the juniors. Thumbs up. Mr. A is out. Thank you for your support.